Hey there, Chris here, and today we're taking a look at Paperblanks. This could be a 20-minute episode if we went through all the different options Paperblanks make. They have an exhaustive array of different colors and styles, so I'm just going to give you a quick overview of kind of the basics. So they come in 3 different sizes. This is going to be the mini size. It's kind of an A6 size. This is going to be what they call their midi size. It's a more traditional, not quite A5, but it's a nice kind of everyday carry-around size. And then they make their ultra size, which is going to be a little bigger than an A5. Here we have one of the CD premium notebooks, as you can see here, just a tad bigger, but not that much. So the notebooks themselves, like I said, come in a variety of different styles, both the cover patterns, but then also how the closure works. This is going to be the most common style, and so what it has is a back pocket here, but it also has an elastic band. We don't show this in a lot of our product shots, but that is a nice option that a lot of the Paperblanks have. If it doesn't have that, it's going to have a vintagey clasp on the side of the notebook, which does a nice job of actually keeping it closed. The clasp doesn't come undone if it's in your bag, opens nicely, and then you have your notebook. Again, all of them are going to have this accordion pocket. And then the other popular closure mechanism it's going to have is this magnetic flap. This is going to come in a few different styles. Some of them are going to go kind of diagonally across the page, some are ornately cut out, but it's all basically the same. This magnetic part keeps the notebook closed when it's in your bag, and then when you open it up, it's just kind of to the side there. So today we're just going to take a look at the one we use as a tester down in the store. It's another bit of knowledge for you. If you ever come to the store in Appleton, we have all our notebooks out as testers, so you can try them before you buy them. This one is going to be the Equinox style. They're all named for a different kind of theme, and then they have subcategories depending on what color it is. These are going to look really nice and feel really nice. It's kind of a faux leather. All this ornate scroll work is embossed. The texture is great. This one has nice spine ribbings on it. If it's on the shelf, it is going to look like an old leather journal. So they do a wonderful job with that. If you want to learn a little bit more about why they're styled the way they are, there is a little explanation in the back part that goes over that. It's a nice kind of summary of it, and then it also has some information on the notebook. So these primarily come in just a few different styles, a lined and a blank. All of them come in a lined, just a few options are going to come in a blank. In addition to the great outside features, they all are going to feature a bookmark ribbon that's going to be able to save your spot quite nicely. So onto the paper. This is the ultra size, so it's going to have 120 gram paper. It's going to differ depending on the size of the notebook. Those mini sizes are going to have 85 gram, and the midis are going to have either 85 or 120 gram. Honestly, I have noticed really no difference between the two. They both perform just beautifully, but if you're interested in having a little thicker paper, then you're going to want to go with either the midi or the ultra. So here we have our normal array of writing instruments. This paper, it's nice and thick, and it did a great job of handling all of them. Fountain pens look great on it. They shaded well, they sheened well. Even dip pens in these big swatches of ink, the paper handled really nicely. Pencils are also really nice to write on this. The paper itself, while smooth, it does have a little bit of tooth that actually did a nice job of accepting pencils, but it didn't interfere with the fountain pens. As you can see, we have some larger writing samples here. Just great looking on the page, this kind of off-white. It's not quite cream, but they describe it as a creamish style. It's really easy on the eyes, brings out the best of your inks. The ruling size for these is going to be an 8mm line, so that's ample writing room, especially even if you're using a broad nib. It's going to be a comfortable size too, even with a fine. So there you have it. These are going to be the Paperblanks notebooks. It's a staple of ours. We carry a huge selection of different sizes. There's bound to be one that fits your taste. You can go check them out at andersonpens.com.